What's going on, everybody? Welcome here to another episode of the This Just In podcast, episode 17. As always, I'm Justin. I'm joined here by Jared. Jared, how are we doing today?
Pretty good beginning of the week. Not anything crazy. No, just getting by.
Nothing crazy. Getting by. I like that. We're going to start here, as typical, a little blind rankings.
The classic.
Classic. Jared, you want me to go first? You want to go first? What are we thinking today?
I'll let you go first.
Let me go first today. Okay. I got a little basic one for you today. I just got some artists, right, for you to
Okay.
You're a big music guy, so we're gonna rank some artists.
Okay.
We're gonna start out with some Doja Cat.
Like if we're ranking right now,
Sure.
We'll go 4.
4. Okay.
Just because I feel like the list will get better.
Yeah, I can see that. In some people's mind, it would get better with the second one, not in mine. Drake.
Okay. We'll go 2.
Okay. I'm not a Drake person at all. I don't like Drake. But
Okay.
I see the appeal to some people. I see it. Next we got Taylor Swift, the big one, right?
Okay. I'm not a big Taylor Swift fan, so I'm gonna go
Gotta
5.
be at
Like-
the 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 5.
So you're leaving your 1 and your 3.
I'm leaving the 1 and the 3.
Okay, well at 4 we have one of my favorites, Quadeca. Who not
Okay.
If you haven't listened to him,
I have
give
to
him a
go
listen.
3. This is
You
a
have to.
tragic list. Oh,
you fell right into my trap.
I should have went benchmark first. I knew it.
Your number 1 is Lil Barnacle.
Who? Okay. What a trap.
Lil Barnacle, you fell right into my trap. I told you last episode, we're getting too good at these blind rankings. We have to throw in some.
Okay, too good.
Let me get Lil Barnacle up, bro. His number
my
1 song is called Porn with 11 million streams.
How is that? Okay.
Lil Barnacle.
What just happened?
Hey, Jared, big Lil Barnacle fan over here.
I guess.
Spotify
That's
rap
crazy.
number 1 artist.
5 round. I'll do that just for you guys.
Lil
not
Barnacle,
doing that.
guy, come on.
Okay.
Yeah,
I went
reaction
for my blind rankings for you. I went card/board games.
Oh, I like that one. I like this one. Okay.
First, we got Monopoly.
Okay, this might be somewhat controversial, but I'm gonna throw it in the 4. I've never been a big Monopoly guy because 1, I think it takes too long, and 2, I never win. So like,
That's okay. The second reason's invalid. That just means you're not good at it, and you need to get better.
I'm not. But I feel like
You
it
just manage
takes
money, bro.
way too long to play Monopoly and like to build
You
up
watch
your
Those 2
property.
highlights for 2 years or 2 hours.
But what was cool about Monopoly? Did you ever like play the McDonald's Monopoly where you'd get the Monopoly things from the McDonald's?
Oh yeah,
stores
yeah,
and get like the free stuff?
yeah. That was
It
fun.
was like the coolest part of Monopoly, and it wasn't even a Monopoly game.
Does that go into the list or
That
does that
might.
affect the?
Oh, well, now that I think about it,
Ooh, wait a minute.
Okay. We're moving it up to 3 because of the McDonald's Monopoly collab. Okay,
Okay.
getting the free fry off of your drink was sick. Yeah.
All right. My second game, I got Sorry.
Oh, such a fun one. You can just get to fling things at other things. That's going number 2. Yes, guys, go
Okay.
number 2. Sorry, it was fun. I don't think I played it the way you're actually supposed to. We just put all the pieces down and would just throw them as fast as we can. But for
That's
nostalgic
crazy.
value alone, sorry.
For nostalgic value. All right, next game, we got Battleship.
This is gonna go in the 4 for the same reason that Monopoly did. It can take so long to play a game of Battleship.
But it could also go very quick.
There could be a lot of misses though. There's a lot of pieces.
That's
Fun
true,
game,
I
though.
guess.
Fun game.
All right, next we got Clue.
5.
That's crazy.
I don't hate Clue, but my brain doesn't process the information well enough.
Another issue that is just yours.
It's a personal issue on my side, but yeah, I'll put it. The Harry Potter Clue though is fun because I like Harry Potter. So.
Okay, so you left the.
I left
the 1.
Yeah.
Okay, at
I did
number
the same
1,
thing you did. Please say it's
we
Uno.
got. Oh my god! It's Uno.
Yes.
No way.
Let's go. I was waiting for Uno. That's why I left my 1.
That's crazy.
Because Uno is like the card game. I mean, come
It's
on.
the card game
I mean, maybe
all time.
people are like blackjack fans or Go Fish or like
I didn't
Rummy,
think about those.
like actual cards, but like, come
Actual
on,
goods.
Uno's the move. We
It's
know.
a good game. It's a good game.
Speaking of good games, Jared, it was NFL championship game this
It was.
NFL championship weekend this past weekend, and we had two pretty good games.
Yeah.
I say pretty good because there were some things that happened in the games, right?
Hmm.
So we'll start with the AFC championship. You know, Chiefs beating the Ravens. Lamar didn't meet
Yeah.
the allegations. What were your thoughts on that one?
I just don't know what happened. Like, I know the Chiefs have a great defense, but like, what changed? Because maybe playing Houston was kind of their downfall because Houston, as great as they played throughout the season, I don't know if that prepared them for the Chiefs in the playoffs. The Chiefs in the playoffs are a different team when they're going to be efficient and dominant in the playoffs when they have Mahomes, Chris Jones, Andy Reid, and all those guys. They're going to compete as long as those guys are around. And if they just somehow do it every year, they find a way to win games and hold offenses to low scoring, and then they just do what they need to do on offense.
Yeah, I was surprised at just how like unorganized the Ravens looked.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't. They could be something like you mentioned, had just playing the Texans. They just didn't look ready for the Chiefs,
Yeah.
and I feel like I kind of counted the Chiefs out just because they weren't as good as past years. But it's kind of hard to do that when they have Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't. It's just it was a weird game, man. A lot of mistakes, a lot of referee controversy with the Chiefs getting some calls and
Yeah.
no
That'll always happen though
calls.
with the Chiefs now.
But like, was it? There were I don't know. There were just a lot of stupid mistakes on the Ravens' part, like
Yeah.
the Lamar pick, which I don't know if I can fully blame on him because Isaiah likely called for the ball while triple teamed. The
That's
Zay
true. But
fumble too
oh yeah.
was a big one that kind of turned momentum because
The Chiefs love to get teams to fumble into the end zone in the playoffs. Oh
they
my
would have
goodness.
been down only three, I think, at that point if they scored and
Yeah.
got it. So that would have been, I mean, that would have been a huge momentum shift. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. It's not like I was overly impressed with the Chiefs. I think the Ravens were just worse.
Yeah.
And then on the other
That's how
side, it was a lot of points,
a lot of points, yes.
a lot of points, a lot of weird plays.
Yeah.
I mean,
I,
what the dropped interception into touchdown for the 49ers,
yeah.
the Josh
That
Reynolds drops.
Josh Reynolds, man.
The fourth down calls, the fumble, it was a kind of a nightmare for the Lions in the second half.
Yeah. I I don't know. Like, I understand Dan Campbell being aggressive and all that. And I don't know if we thought like we're already in the NFC Championship. Are we really gonna get like uh like kind of blamed if we went for it and didn't get it? But on the flip side, if he does get it on that fourth down, he's getting praised a lot. So it's kind of, you take that risk, and they had a chance to tie it, and in the playoffs, I feel like you have to tie it, especially when momentum is not going your way. And even though like they could have got a stop and still scored because they scored on their last drive, so it's not like they didn't have it in them. I don't think they were put in the right position by decisions from Dan Campbell, but that doesn't take away from the great coach that Dan Campbell is and how special that this Lions team was this year. But they just got to fix some defensive holes, especially in the secondary. I don't know how they were rocking that secondary core in the NFC Championship.
Doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. The Lions started off on such a hot note too. Was it 24-7 at a point?
Yeah, it was 24. It was 24-7 going to the half, I think.
Yeah, that's absurd that you blow that in the second half in the NFC game. Credit to the Niners for coming back, right? You do have to complete the comeback. I know a lot of people don't like Brock Purdy. I've been a Purdy defender for a while. Yeah, the dropped interception to touchdown wasn't a good throw. But I mean, he's in the Super Bowl in his second season. How much hating can you
Yeah.
have? Um, as far as the Lions go, I don't necessarily blame Dan Campbell for like the fourth down calls. You play to win, right? With the fourth down calls,
Hmm.
that's what he was doing. He was playing to win and not playing to not lose, which would have been playing safe. And the hindsight, it didn't work out for him. But at the time, I didn't hate the decisions to just be aggressive, go for that Super Bowl. I mean, don't hold back. And plus, he's been doing
Yeah.
it all year. Like the
Yeah.
aggressive play calling is kind of what helped them get that far.
The Niners even came out in normal defense on the first punt
Yeah, I
of the
mean,
game from Detroit. So it's
it's part
not
of
like they
their
weren't ready.
identity.
Yeah.
If
It's
he just went
building.
away from it then, that I don't think it would have worked for them well either, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I did just get a notification. I think you probably got this as well. That Jorge Polanco just got traded.
That's who it was. I saw the tweet that it was between the Mariners and the Twins. I didn't know who it was.
Yeah, Jorge Polanco is heading to the Mariners.
What are the Mariners getting back?
I don't know. That's just the headline. Let me tap in here. A little live report.
A live report? That's crazy.
Um, no compensation yet. Nothing
I
yet.
don't think it's gonna be anything too crazy.
Just Jeff Passan saying Polanco's going to the Mariners.
Yeah.
Hey, I
Polanco's
don't hate it.
on the
Mariners
older
needed to
side.
do something, make some moves.
Yeah.
We'll get into
Well,
baseball talk a little closer to
yeah.
today, but
Mhm.
I don't know if I like that for the Twins though, to be honest.
I love it for the Twins because
Well, as a
that
Guardians
means
fan,
they get worse.
yeah, as a Guardians fan, I'm happy with it. But if you're a Twins fan, I wouldn't.
Yeah, 'cause
I expect a
Barnacle
rant
killed
from
us, man.
dude. He's good in MLB The Show. He's got the hitting stats.
He is, bro. He's so good.
I expect a mini rant from Trevor Plouffe on Baseball Today about that.
It will
He
be
won't be
inevitable.
happy. He will not be happy. Chris Rose will be happy though. He's a Guardians guy.
He
Um,
is. Love Chris Rose.
I love Chris Rose. I retweeted. He put a tweet about the Chiefs carrying the riding the defense, and he put defense in all capitals. Did you see his quote earlier in the playoffs about the
No, I
Chiefs
don't think I
defense?
did.
He said on live TV that the Chiefs have been riding the D through the playoffs.
Oh, I did see that.
And then so he put another tweet yesterday after they won saying the Chiefs have been riding the defense in all capitals. And I retweeted it and I said we didn't forget the real quote.
We didn't forget the real quote is crazy.
Dude, Rosie has some of the best quotes, but I like Chris Rose.
Yeah.
He's one of the good ones. I don't know. He's one of the good ones, you know.
He is. He is.
I like Nick Wright, dude. I can't stand that guy.
Nick Wright.
I don't like Nick Wright.
Yeah.
Anyways, Super Bowl talk, right?
Uh,
Niners Chiefs rematch of a few years back when it was Garoppolo for the Niners, right?
yeah.
I think this is the outcome that like 90% of NFL fans didn't want.
Oh yeah. I didn't want it at all.
That 10% were our Chiefs and Niners fans. The rest
Yeah.
were Ravens, Lions. Taylor Swift will probably be there and be shown on TV about 800 times.
We can have a dual screen where it's just gonna be.
Oh my God. If
Like-
they're gonna have a Swifty broadcast where it's just a dual screen.
Swifty buck.
Dude, I should pitch that because that would make money.
That would make a ton of money.
That would make a
Dude.
lot of money. MTV is gonna put like a Swifty.
That would be so funny.
Like, they
Oh
mic
my
up
God.
Taylor Swift for the game.
Mic'd up. Be the lamest mic'd up I've ever seen.
Mic up Taylor,
Nothing exciting would happen.
Brittany Mahomes, and Jackson Mahomes, all in the
Dude,
same booth.
Crazy trio.
You get Jason Kelsey mic'd up too, Mama Kelsey up there.
Is that better than the 2016-17 Warriors?
It might
Who's
be.
better? Who's better?
Oh my God. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of a weird Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Defense battle. I'm gonna
very.
assume.
Yeah,
Do the Niners get their revenge on Mahomes? We'll probably make our pick next week because the Super Bowl has a week break for the Pro Bowl.
Mhm.
But just going, we can go over like some matchups and whatnot we're kind of looking for. I expect the Niners to be aggressive on offense
Mm-hmm. They're
because
gonna
one, you're in
need
the
to.
Super Bowl, you don't really play safe.
Yeah.
And two, the other side is Mahomes. So if you play too safe, even though the Niners have a great defense, it's Patrick Mahomes. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't know what he's just gonna randomly do. And Andy Reid play calling can get crazy sometimes. So
Mm-hmm.
just go out there, play aggressive with your offense. Let Purdy do it. Let McCaffrey, give him the ball. Give Debo the ball a little bit more. I mean, my God, he's been underused in
Yeah.
the playoffs. But Chiefs, just don't let Kadarius Toney anywhere near the team, and you're fine.
Yeah. The Niners are gonna have to get pressure, like
Yeah.
quickly, because that was huge against Baltimore. Mahomes had a lot of time to throw the ball, and that's ultimately kind of what killed them. Because you're not gonna stop NFL caliber receivers as a DB for that amount of time. It's just not gonna happen. And so it's going to come down to who gets pressure and who forces sketchy throws more and makes the quarterback uncomfortable, because that's going to ultimately decide who wins this game.
Yeah, who is gonna line up on the other side of Travis Kelce? I mean, he had a great
They
game,
might have to double him. I'm not.
and I don't think they have a Kelce stopper. Like Kyle Hamilton was about the best build for a Kelce stopper I could think
Yeah.
of. He couldn't get it done. I mean, I don't.
Yeah,
Fred
they're going
is
to.
a decent coverage linebacker, but he's not quick enough to keep up.
No, he's not. Yeah, he's going to have to roll in the middle more. They might just have to play kind of
Soft on him.
one person at least to man up on him every
Yeah.
play, and then hopefully have help over the top or near the middle with Fred Warner on the outsides. But you can't leave him one on one. It's just not going to work,
And there's
especially when you
someone
got
else.
a guy like Kyle Hamilton.
Someone else they got to account for too is Chris Jones against the interior
Oh yeah,
of that offensive line. They have a weak interior offensive line in San Fran, and Chris Jones is a beast.
yeah.
He might feast on that
It
middle.
always seems so under the radar for me. I don't know. Like I remember, like I know he's like there and he's good, but then like I don't really like see him until the playoffs, and it's like, dang, he's
He
like
shows up.
killing people.
He shows up. Yeah, it should be a
Yeah.
good game though, nonetheless. I mean,
Yeah.
not the Super Bowl I wanted, but it should be a decent game.
hmm
I
Any
think
combination would have been good. It would have been a good game. Any combination would have.
I saw some people saying this is like one of the most boring NFL seasons in a long time, and I kind of agree.
Boring is just
It's the preseason favorites in the Super Bowl. There was a whole bunch of ref controversy all year, a whole lot of injuries with the backup quarterbacks, and
Yeah.
I don't know. It
That's-
felt like it dragged at points.
I feel it's really just because of the Super Bowl. Like there were some, and there was besides the Lions, there were no like, but besides the Lions and the Texans, there weren't really like any crazy like jumps. But like still having those teams in the playoffs and one go to the championship game, and then one win a wild card game, like I don't think you say that's boring. Like I feel like it's just from fans that weren't as invested, to be honest. Because even with all the injuries, like it was still a fun season, at least watching the Browns, because we were killed with injuries, and it was not fun to watch, but it was still exciting. And I think it's probably just teams that aren't competitive and they weren't like, oh, this is our team's losing, therefore it's not a fun season.
Someone said that the script writers brought in Joe Flacco because the season got a little too boring.
I got a little too bored.
They brought in Joe Flacco to add a new element to the season. Oh my God. What notification did I just get? Ben Simmons no look dime? I guess
Oh,
back on
I
the
thought you were
court.
gonna drop the details from Seattle.
No, Ben Simmons is
Getting
back on the
Ben
court.
Simmons alerts.
It's Bleacher Report, man. It's Bleacher Report. He's back on the court.
From Bleacher Report.
I didn't know
did not get
Ben
that
Simmons was.
notification.
I didn't know Ben Simmons was back, man.
Ben Simmons is back from the G League.
He's back from the G League, man. Crazy what happened to Ben Simmons.
Comeback player of the year.
He's gonna have one of those like deep dive YouTube videos of like, where is he now? And like,
Where is he now?
give it 5 years and he's gonna have one of those videos, man.
The video is gonna be so funny.
Where is Ben Simmons now?
Where is Ben Simmons after he passed the ball going up against Trey Young in the paint?
Wild, dude. He was 2 feet away from the basket on a 5'11" Trae Young.
Hey, he ain't confident, I guess. Trae Young's got
He
that
wasn't.
lockdown paint defense.
He wasn't. That's just that. Oh my God. I don't like
Yeah.
him.
This is very fun.
No, it's not. No,
It
no,
is. It's
no,
very
it's
fun.
not. No, it's definitely not.
It's very.
Back to our little NFL season being potentially boring talk in some people's opinions. I do think that this college football season destroyed the NFL season as far as entertainment.
Oh yeah.
This past
Definitely.
college season was one of the better ones we've had in a long time.
Hmm.
Like so many crazy stories and games, and even though I mean the playoffs, we actually had good semifinal games for once.
Yeah.
And then the
A
Natty,
blessing.
right? I mean, it wasn't great, but you
It
had some
was.
fun players in it, and
There's more. The teams in it were more like intriguing than
yeah,
like Bama makes it again. Ooh.
yeah. You know your Georgias again, and
Yeah.
Washington story was cool. Like,
Yeah.
and then the off season too. I mean, the Saban retirement hits like a truck,
The Saban retirement and the Belichick retirement.
and Harbaugh's out of
Crazy.
Michigan now. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think
How competitive is
college football
Michigan
is
gonna be? That's gonna be.
God. They're gonna struggle next year.
Yeah.
They're gonna struggle. Hey, I'm gonna throw this out there. I think your Spartans might beat Michigan next year.
Low key. I'm just having a little nice offseason in the transfer portal. We're getting guys.
I think your
Hopefully,
Spartans might be.
hopefully.
I think they might be the most improved team, to be honest, because they got a good head coach, good quarterback coming in, a lot of good transfers coming in.
Yeah.
I'm kind of liking MSU next year.
It's gonna be exciting. Hopefully.
Oh, hopefully, yeah.
Well, this basketball season is supposed to be exciting again.
Basketball season has not been great.
That is not going well.
Cincy basketball's been all right. We've been good. It's just frustrating at times.
Yeah,
We're,
I mean,
we're like
playing in the Big 12. Like,
right on the edge of beating the top teams. Like we're playing these top like 20 teams and losing by like 2 or 3. We're
yeah.
right there. We just can't get over the edge, and it's slightly.
Mhm.
But I think we have
Yeah.
a good chance at making the tournament, though.
Yeah. It depends on where you guys get seated, to be honest. Like,
We need a few more, like 2 more good like ranked wins, and then just win the ones you need, like you're supposed to.
yeah.
But like the thing is, I was talking to my one friend. All of our losses are ranked teams except for Xavier, which was an away game rivalry. Like we have no bad losses.
Yeah.
So like
It'll be exciting. I'm ready for March Madness.
March Madness is gonna be hype this year.
It's gonna be so fun.
It's gonna be so fun. I'm putting in. You know what? Just for fun, right now. Because if one of us get this right, it's crazy.
Oh,
29th, Monday, January 29th. 2 teams and a champion.
2 teams and a champ. Okay.
2 teams and your champion. Let's hear it right here, right now. January 29th. Monday, January 29th at 8:16 Eastern time.
Okay.
Who we
I
got?
don't want to like. I don't want to pick like UConn because that's like kind of lame. But like, they did just
They're good.
spank Xavier. They're a good team.
They're a really good team.
And I was thinking of Houston just because they're kind of cool. I don't know. So I
Yeah.
feel like I don't. It's always seems like there's going to be a team with a deep run, but I feel like at the end of the day, you're always going to have a 1 or 2 seed in the championship. So I'm going to put UConn in there. And screw it, we'll put Houston in there. It's a little basic, but it's January 29th.
Okay.
And give me UConn to go back to back.
You
I like
kind of
it.
go back to back. Hey, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I think for me,
Cincy?
I'm looking at Houston as well. I do quite like Houston for this year. And
Okay.
outside of that, I'm really liking Tennessee. I don't know why. I like
Okay.
Tennessee this year. I neither of us really believe in Purdue. They
I don't either.
they sell every year.
Yeah.
Houston, Tennessee, I think Houston's probably my pick for champion right now. Um,
Okay.
if I'm looking on a team to go on like a run, right? and I don't really think I can call them a sleeper because they're top 20 right now. But New Mexico is like
They
my
are balling right now.
they're this year's San Diego State for me.
Mm, okay. I like it.
And then like FAU's still good. Like they'll make the tournament.
Oh yeah.
Who do we think is this year's like lose early team?
Lose early team.
They expect to go far and they just get bounced.
Kind of stole Purdue there. Just because
Still
they're a
thinking
Big Ten
Purdue?
team and yeah. I'm low key could throw Duke in there. I don't know why. I don't know how much I like Duke this year. They've been a little shaky at times. So I'll take Duke to get bounced earlier than they should be.
I'm gonna throw in Marquette as mine. I don't
That's a
think
good one.
Marquette is very
Yeah.
good this year. Um, I'm not a believer in the Golden Eagles over there. I think they're all right, but I think they
Yeah.
might lose first or second round.
hmm
But I'm so hyped. This Justin bracket making episode is gonna be.
That's going to be so fun.
We are gonna make our bracket competition against each other, and I think we're gonna do a joint bracket as well.
I like it.
Little bracketology for you.
Bracketology.
We're
You
gonna
go
get
live for the selection show.
Oh my God, that would be so fun. When is the
I,
selection show? I might. Is it during?
I
If
have
it's
no
during
idea.
my spring break, then I'll be home, and we might be able to do a live.
During your spring break? When is your spring break?
I don't know, March like 11th. That's probably too late.
Dang.
Is it?
Yeah, that might be too late.
Let me see.
I don't know though because the actual tournament
Selection Sunday.
is normally I don't know.
Selection Sunday is March 17th. That's my. Oh, I moved back in that day. That's so.
Ooh,
That's so annoying. Oh no.
that's a tragedy.
That's tragic. Ah.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I'll be watching anyway, so.
Exactly.
But yeah, I think that might be about all we got for this episode. Little episode 17 action. If you guys
Exactly.
enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, comment things, down anything you want down below. Anything.
Anything you
Don't
want.
make it a random thing. Why not? As always, links and stuff are in the description. My socials, Jared's socials, our podcast on both Spotify, Instagram, YouTube would be where you're watching, or Spotify. They're all in there somewhere. Go find them. And Jared, you got anything else for us before we?
I don't got anything else. We'll make it a good week.
Nothing else. Make it a good week, and we'll see you all in the next episode.
Indeed.